Good evening all. Hello. Am I audible?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. सुना ठीक ठाक? हेलो. वॉइस क्लियर अछि तो आसुची कि कटुची? हेलो. वॉइस आछि ना कटुची? ब्रेक होन
Sir,
तो?
Ashwin.
ब्रेक होन तो जी? हेलो.
Sir, clear Ashwin voice.
Okay. So today we will discuss Unit 16, 17, 18, 19. No? Quality control, quality assurance, and quality indicators. Then tools of management. Then strategies for quality improvement. Then role of different agencies. Okay. So generally, while we are saying about the education process, so education is not only about access or enrollment, na? So it is a process where we are focusing upon quality of teaching and learning. So nowadays, we are not focusing upon only the registration, only the assessment of education, or only to pursue the degrees. So if we are pursuing the degree, if we are getting education, then we are focusing upon from what, from which institute you have completed that particular phase, that particular course, and then we are focusing upon that how far we have learned from that particular institution or from that particular course. Nahi? So ensuring quality in education is very important, very essential, and we need continuous mentoring, continuous evaluation, continuous improvement for the quality of education. So this quality control, quality assurance, quality indicators are borrowed from generally the quality we are maintaining in where we are maintaining in terms of the products, in terms of the company, in terms of the industry. Na क्वालिटी कथाटा जनरल आम कहूँ कौन इंडस्ट्री है कि कौटी जो गोटे प्रडक्ट है से प्रडक्ट क्वालिटी कथा कहूँ बट nowadays it is very essential to use quality in terms of education नहीं आमे जो एजुकेशन कथा कहूँ केवल नुह केवल एनरोल करदे कि समस्ते आसेस करदे एजुकेशन समस्ते कौटी ना कोर्स जॉइन हो गले it is not essential, it is not required that all learners will get education, all learners have enrolled in the education system. So here we are focusing upon the quality of teaching and learning, right? Teaching learning quality पर focus करते ना क्यों नहीं केवल ना लिखेदबा एडमिशन नहीं जावा कोर्स कंटिन्यू करदेबा सेटा इंपोर्टेंट नुह आम फोकस कर ना आम कौन ना केते क्वालिटी एजुकेशन गेन करछे नहीं आम टीचिंग लर्निंग टा केते क्वालिटी ये ना नहीं अरे आप फोकस करछे तो सो जनरली quality refers to the excellence or it is the standard. नहीं quality କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ନା it refers to what? It refers to the standard, it refers to the excellence ନା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ quality କଥା କହୁଛେ quality କଣ ନା ଗୋଟେ excellence ହେଲା standard ହେଲା so that is known as quality. So it is a term or it is an indicator where we can assure or we can check the standard or excellence of a particular product or of a particular thing. नहीं ଗୋଟେ particular ଜିନିଷର କ'ଣ standard ରହିଲା କ'ଣ excellence ରହିଲା କ'ଣ ତାର ରହିଲା କ'ଣ ନା generally effectiveness ରହିଲା ତା ଉପରେ ଆମେ ଫୋକସ୍ କରୁଛେ କେତେବେଳେ ନା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଥା ଚିନ୍ତା କଲା ବେଳେ so it refers to the degree of excellence, it refers to the degree of dependability nahi so that means dependability means what the faith na dependability trustworthiness সেটা কোন quality কথা কହୁছে না the quality is very good. How are the food quality? Great nahi ଏଭଳିଆ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ନା it refers to what the standard ବୁଝିଯାଉଛି ତ ଆରେ ଆମେ ବୁଝୁଛ ନା ବୁଝିପାରୁନ
ହଁ ସାର୍
ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ହେଲା କ'ଣ ନା ଗୋଟେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଜିନିଷର ଏକ୍ସେଲେନ୍ସ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ତା ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ଡିପେଣ୍ଡାବିଲିଟି କେତେ ଅଛି କଷ୍ଟ ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭନେସ୍ କେତେ ଅଛି ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆମେ କହିବେ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି then in education while we are talking about the quality so here we are saying that a system of education is a quality one when it has relevant curriculum, the competency of teachers are very high, the outcome of learning is also excellent, and if we have sufficient resources then we can say that that is a quality education system. ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ ଛୁଆଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ପଠଉଛୁ କୋଉଠି ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ପଠଉଛୁ ପଠଉଛେ ନା ପଠଉନେ ଛୁଆଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ସ୍କୁଲ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଠଉଛେ କ'ଣ ଦେଖିକି ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ପଠଉଛେ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଛୁଆଙ୍କୁ ପଠଉଛେ କେମିତି ପଠଉଛେ
ଭଲ ସ୍କୁଲ ଦେଖିକି
ମାନେ କ'ଣ ଭଲ ଇନ୍ ଟର୍ମସ୍ ଅଫ୍
ତାଙ୍କର କେମିତି କ'ଣ ପାଠ ପଢା ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ କରିକୁଲମ କେମିତି ସବୁ ଅଛି ସେଥିରେ ଛୁଆର ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ କେମିତି ହବ ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଦେଖିକି କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଦେଖିକି ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଢା ଛାଡା ହଉଛି ସ୍କୁଲରେ
ତ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଅଫ୍ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ କହୁଛେ standard of environment inside and outside that's good very specific so as for Swayamprabha na Swayamprabha କହିଲେ କ'ଣ ଗୋଟେ standard of environment inside and outside the school premises na inside and the outside the school so here while you are talking about the standard of environment so the environment includes the physical facilities the instructional facilities as well as the learning outcome of the learners nahi ya na the education ର ଆମେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଥା କହୁଛେ ତ ଏଟା ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡ କରିଛି କାହାକୁ ନା କରିକୁଲମ କୁ टीचर ମାନଙ୍କୁ ବା ଷ୍ଟେକ୍ ହୋଲ୍ଡର ଯୋଉମାନେ ରହିଲେ then learning outcome कौन अच्छी, physical facilities कौन available अच्छी, instructional facilities कौन अच्छी, all these will come under the will be the indicators of quality education. Okay. So generally, while we are defining the quality of education, so it ensures the system that fulfills or that develops the cognitive, social, emotional, and all behavioral characteristics of the learners can be treated as quality education. So quality education includes what? The cognitive, emotional, social, moral. So all competencies should be developed. So sometimes while we are sending our child to, suppose we are sending the child to the Chinese schools. So in Chinese schools, they'll not only learn, but they're focusing more on their physical development. In Saraswati Shishu Mandiras, so there we are focusing upon the cognitive development, the moral development, the ethical development, nahi, spiritual development. So we are focusing on all-round development of the child. In CBSE school system like the English medium schools. So in English medium schools, we are focusing more on the cognitive development. Then we are focusing upon learning of English language and literature. नहीं, ऐसे आप focus करते ना. So if the school is providing, the school is fulfilling these needs, then that is a good school. ବୁଝିପାରିଲ? ଏଠୁ ଭଲ ସ୍କୁଲ କୋଉଟା ହବ? ଯୋଉଟା ସବୁ ଫ୍ୟାସିଲିଟି ଯୋଗେଇ ଦେଇ ପାରିବ ନା? ଏ ତ? ହ୍ୟାଲୋ।
ହଁ ସାର୍।
ତାହେଲେ ସବୁ ସ୍କୁଲ ଗୁଡାକ କଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାମାନେ as per our needs, if the school providing the opportunity, if the school providing the facilities for the all-round development of the learners, then that is a good school. ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ତ? ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ କେହି ଜଣ ହଁ କର ନହେଲେ ୟେସ୍ କର।
Yes, sir.
ଆଚ୍ଛା। Then if you are judging the quality in education, so some specific criteria may come that on the basis of that we can judge that or we can assure that this system of education is a quality one. Okay. So what will include? What it will include? So if the system of education is relevant, if it is relevant, then we can say that it is a quality one. Then we are focusing upon the efficiency. That means optimum use of the resources. Optimum use of the resources or the efficiency is the can be a criteria of quality. Then if we are maintaining equity in terms of opportunities, in terms of resource provision, then we can say that that is a quality one. Then we are focusing upon the satisfaction of the stakeholders. Okay. See if the stakeholders like the students, parents, teachers are all employees of that institution are satisfied, then we can say that the system of education is a quality one. Okay. So here if you are providing, if you are getting the quality products, then we are saying that that is the system is a quality one. So quality products means what? Educational institution ରେ quality products ସବୁ ଆସିଛି ତା ମାନେ କ'ଣ? अरे क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट माने कौन जमीती तुम गोटे फैक्ट्री कल फैक्ट्री रू बिस्कुट बाहर है बिस्कुट बाहर कौन ना जो ओट्स बिस्कुट से सुगर फ्री बिस्कुट दैट इज योर प्रोडक्ट एजुकेशन प्रोडक्ट गुड़ाक कहना रोजालिन मैडम स्क्रीन जी देखल तो डाकिली मु रोजालिन मैडम
आज्ञा सर
किए प्रोडक्ट किए कौन तमें तमें प्रोडक्ट हाँ
सर सॉरी सर टिके मु सुनी पारलिनी
एजुकेशन सिस्टम रे प्रोडक्ट किए
स्टूडेंट
को स्टूडेंट
आज्ञा
बोले को स्टूडेंट प्रोडक्ट
सर एजुकेशन जहां को दिया होची से माने ही मे भी प्रोडक्ट हे परिबे
हाँ that means the alumni association of the school they are the product हमें लिखुचे ना प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रेवेंसियन कहे आरआईएन ऐसे कहते ना उत्कलियन ये सब पिला कहना दी आई एम द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रेवेंसिया यूनिवर्सिटी आई एम द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ जेएनयू आई एम द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ बीएचयू तो कहते ना कौन है तुम कहन कि गर्वर सहित तुम इन्स्टिट्यूट के रिप्रेजेंट करन संप्रबंध यार आरआईएन ना
Yes, sir.
so that means if you are focusing on the product of education then the students the alumni association na the alumni of the school is the product so the achievement of the learners is based on but the quality of instruction okay and if you are maintaining quality in instruction if you are maintaining quality in evaluation system if you are focusing on quality in teaching nah, so then we can get quality products okay बुझेगा तो अरे बुझिबेल तो क्वालिटी कोन so then if you are focusing upon the dimensions of quality hey so dimensions of quality refers to what so what are the various points what are the key things that we have to do what we have to take into account while focusing upon the quality what should be the dimensions generally education has multiple dimensions a single dimension education no multiple dimension a single dimension hello
मल्टीपल सर मल्टीपल
कौन जीव कहता भितर
डायमेंशन ऑफ क्वालिटी एजुकेशन माने
जदि आम कहवा गोटे
माने पिलांकर किन प्रेफरेंस रहउची क्वालिटी
हाँ देख
एजुकेशन
आम मनकर
केते
गणित
माने हमें ज्ञान टाको केते जानिछे नॉलेज टाको से अनुसार
नहीं सी तो मोर कथा जे मु कहया कथा जदि आमे एजुकेशन कहले इट इज ए क्वालिटी एजुकेशन सिस्टम ओके से केते बेला आमे कहबा एटा गोटे क्वालिटी एजुकेशन सिस्टम व्हाट कैन बी द डायमेंशन को डायमेंशन देखिले आमे कहूचे जे एजुकेशन क्वालिटी बोली को डायमेंशन I try to speak कि जने जने कहून को डायमेंशन देखिले हम कहबे जे एजुकेशन टू क्वालिटी एजुकेशन सिस्टम काहा काहू नै कि क्वालिटी कथा हम कहूची काहा को नै क्वालिटी कथा कहूची
Sir, Lordner all round development ହେଇ ପଡୁଥିବ irrespective of physical, social, cognitive, intellectual ଏ ସବୁ skill develop ହଉଥିବ।
ଆଉ कोन होथियो
Sir, Lordner development ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ product ତିଆରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ education ଗୋଟେ process life long process or continuous process ହିସାବରେ ଯୋଉ କାମଟା କରିବ ସେଟା।
अच्छा तामे हमें गोटे लर्नर कथा चिंता करे ना if learners if we have good learners if the forward learners or the learners have more demand to your institution then we are saying that we are providing quality education नहीं जदि तमे बहुत लोग बहुत छुआ तम इंस्टीट्यूट को प्रिफर कर सपोज फॉर साइंस एजुकेशन so for science education in plus 2 level most of the learners they are focusing upon they are choosing basic science नहीं प्राय learners को basic science prefer कर ना basic science କଥା सुन जो इंस्टीट्यूट अच्छी बुझला तेणु लर्नर्स बैकग्राउंड लर्नर्स रेडीनेस लर्नर्स मोटिवेशन लर्नर्स चॉइस then learning environment so how is the learning environment whether we are maintaining quality in the learning process or not whether the environment is safe the environment is inclusive there are quality resources in the environment nah? Then if the teaching learning process like the curriculum the pedagogy if that is being that is learner centered that is relevant the contents are relevant then we can say that that is a good system of education then we are also
ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ
focusing
କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଟିଚର ବି ରହିଥିବା ଦରକାର
ହଁ କିଛି କହୁଛି
ଯୋଉଟା କି ସେ ଟିଚ୍ କରିପାରୁଥିବାର ଅଛି ନା ସେଇ ଲେବଲର କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଯେ ମାନେ
then if we are focusing upon the quality of teaching then we have discussed also that quality of teaching depends upon the quality of teachers that means how we are focusing upon the quality of teachers whether we are focusing upon their continuous training we are focusing upon their professional development we are focusing upon their skill development we are focusing upon the value engagement among them then we can say that that is a quality system of education and finally we are focusing upon the outcomes the products right? So who are the products who are the alumni right? And also we are focusing upon the administration of that particular institution so what is the process of administration what is the process of management what is the process of what policies they are following right? ये सब देखते ना अरे को पॉलिसी हम फोकस करछे तापर हम फोकस करछे जे को पॉलिसी बर्तन एनईपी अनुसार पढुछन ना नहीं ସେମାନେ आउटडेटेड पॉलिसी को फॉलो करछन कि नहीं कि ସେମାନେ ओरिएंट अछन कोथरे ना डायनामिक अछन ना नहीं then if they are focusing upon dynamic policies then we can say that that is a good thing so various quality dimensions we are following and if you are saying that it is a quality one then also we are focusing upon the time factor so whether the session is started we are starting the session on time or not whether we are publishing the result on time or not nee? Then whether if you are focusing upon the quality of products so whether we are continuously producing good learners or for one instance or for 1 year we had developed one learner 20 ବର୍ଷର ସ୍କୁଲ 20 ବର୍ଷରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ପିଲା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଡିଭିଜନ ପାଇଛି ସେ ପୁଣି ଟୋଟାଲ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଟପର ହେଇଛି। ତ ସେଇଟା ବେଶୀ ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭ ହବ ନା କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ଦ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଆର୍ ଡୁଇଂ ଗୁଡ୍, ମେ ନଟ୍ ବି at the top of the state list, but continuously they are doing better than other institutions. Right? So it also matters. The reliability of results, consistency of results also matters. ना अरे continuously तमें जने जो कहते most dependable player, so most dependable result जो दौची प्रति मैच रे जने जने आसथिबो जे प्रति मैच रे से 50-50 मारुथिबो क्रिकेट खेलाटे ହେଲା ଆଉ ଜଣେ ଆସିଲା ସେ ଗୋଟିଏ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଖେଳିଲା ସେ 400 ମାରିଦେଲା ତାପରେ ଆଉ ସବୁ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ 0 0 1 2 4 5 ଏମିତି ମାରିଛି ତାର କିଏ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେବଲ ହବ କିଏ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେବଲ ହବ
ଚାହୁଁଛି ସାର୍ ଯେ ସବୁ ଜାଗା ଭଲ ଖେଳୁଛି।
ଯେ ସବୁ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଭଲ ଖେଳୁଥିବ ଶୁଣ ଆଜି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଦିନ ନା ତମେ ଟିକେ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କର I may not we don't know that in next class we may meet or not ନା ଆରେ ଆଉ କଣ ନେକ୍ସଟ କ୍ଲାସ ଆଉ କିଏ ତୁମକୁ ପଚାରିବେ କି ତୁମକୁ ପଚାରିବି ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି ହଁ ଭାରି ବୋରିଂ କ୍ଲାସ ପୁଣି ସରିଯିବ ସେଇଟା ଯଦି ହେଇଥିବ if you are thinking so then fine and if you are not thinking so then please respond okay I will be happy if you interact okay so consistency also matters then accuracy also matters so it is the basic features of the quality of education okay dimension of quality then if you are focusing upon the dimension of quality then whether what we had discussed earlier that quality is being maintained in our institution or not nahi अरे आम इंस्टीट्यूशन रे सेही क्वालिटी रा मेंटेन होउछ ना नहीं so you have to discuss about that जे आम स्कूल रे जहा पढ़ा होची सेटा केते इफेक्टिव केते डायनामिक लर्नर्स कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स कोन रिजल्ट कोन होची मैं सब डिस्कस करछ ना कोन नहीं हेलो
ହଁ ସାର୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
बेले बेले आमे एटी चिंता करछ ना जे आमे जहा पढौचे जहा करूचे जो इंस्टीट्यूट रे पढुचे से इंस्टीट्यूट टा केते इफेक्टिव नहीं so for that purpose we are also thinking that curriculum is very good but the teachers are not teaching as per the curriculum as per the quality in curriculum or the learning outcomes are not good or not as per the context नहीं so context अनुसारे learning outcome नहीं learning outcome हम पाउनी or the products we are not getting constant products तो भलो प्रोडक्ट मिलुनी बैंकिंग कोचिंग नहीं आला कि हमरे जो कल्चर कोन ना से एमबीबीएस पे कोचिंग नहीं आला कोन दबन जेईटी जेने कोन हेलो
नीट ସାର୍ नीट ଏବେ ଯୋଉ ହେଇଥିଲା ନା
हाँ नीट then if you are focusing upon that if you are focusing upon NEET okay uh, that in NEET examination we have a coaching center but since 17 years no students have cleared NEET कौनसी स्टूडेंट नीट क्लियर करना 19 वर्ष वाले so but we are providing quality instruction ସବୁ
ସାର୍
materials
ଏବେ
ଅଛି
ଯୋଉ
ସବୁ
ନ୍ୟୁଜଟା ଆସିଛି ସେଇଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି କି ଆପଣ टीचर एजुकेटर ପାଇଁ जो टीट सेटा ना टीचर एजुकेटर ओटीटी ପାଇଁ
NEET नीट जो माने मेडिकल साइंस पे कथा कहूँ
अच्छा हां
नेट कथा कहूँ तो आम जो नीट पे दौचे कोचिंग दौचे किंतु 17 वर्ष है कौन सी पिला नीट पाई ना एंट्रेंस क्लियर करना but we are saying that we are providing quality education. So quality of education also depends upon the quality of products, right? Then next thing is that what are the various point of views or what are the various facets of or the dimensions of quality. Nah? So if you focus upon the appearance of quality or the characteristics of quality, so here some key points we need to focus. That means here we have to focus upon the product, we have to focus upon the design, we have to focus upon the consistency, eh? Then we have to focus upon the quality of the product, the quality of or the reliability of the product, the validity of the product. तो आमे जदि क्वालिटी ऊपर फोकस कले ताले पिलाटा जदि पाठरा पले से केते दिन पे रोजगार करियो नहीं मनकर तुम गोटे इंस्टीट्यूट कर दो से इंस्टीट्यूट जहाँ पढ़ेल कहले भाई मु पढ़ेली कौन ना से जो रंग बेपारटा केमती करू को रंग ना होली रंग बेपारटा केमती करू कि पढ़ेली केवल राखी बेपारटा केमती करू नहीं पिला पढ़ुଛୁ ना पढ़ुनी बिजनेस कथा पढ़ा एमबीए रे पढ़ा मार्केटिंग रे कि सेल्स कथा पढ़ाऊे आम देखुचे जे पढ़े गोटे स्पेसिफिक जिनसा बाण बेपार करी बाण बेपार बुझे तो क्राकर्स बाण फाण काली पिलाଙ୍କର ସବୁ ଖୁଦୁରୁକୁଣୀ ଥିଲା ଖୁଦୁରୁକୁଣୀ ଜାଣିଛ ତ ଯେ ଯୋଉ ପୂଜା କରନ୍ତି ମଙ୍ଗଳା ପୂଜା କଣ ଝିଅ ମାନେ ହଁ ଡନ୍ ଝୁଣା ବାଣ ବେପାରଟା ମୁଁ ଖାଲି ଶିଖେଇ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ କେତେ ଦିନ ରୋଜଗାର ଦବ ଚାରିଟା ରବିବାର ଆଉ ଦୀପାବଳି ନାଇଁ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ବାହା ଫା ହେଲେ ମାଗିଲେ ବାଣ ଫାଣ ଯୋଟେ ଫୁଟିବ ନହେଲେ ନାଇଁ ଏଇଆ ସବୁ ହଉଛି ନା ଆରେ ଏଇଆ ନା ନାଇଁ କଣ ତମ କିଛି
सर
ହର୍ନ ନାଇଁ କଣ
हां सर
ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ଯଦି ସେଇଟା ନ ପଢିକି ବିଜନେସ ଭାଇ ସବୁ ବିଜନେସ କରାହବ ସେ ସିଜନାଲ ହଉ ନନ୍ ସିଜନାଲ ହଉ ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ହଉ କିଛି କନଜ୍ୟୁମେବଲ ଜିନିଷ ହଉ ତ ବିଜନେସ ମାନେ ସବୁ ବିଜନେସ କରିବି so it is also matters that the products what we are producing whether they are fit for a particular session or a particular time or a particular moment or they can earn throughout the life cycle. Hmm. So that is also a characteristics or a facet of quality. Okay, that means administrative quality is also we can include the academic quality, administrative quality, then quality in terms of community relationship, quality in terms of support system or support services, innovation. So all the we can include under this quality. Okay. The next thing is the quality control. So how we are controlling the quality? That means here quality controls refers to the activity to ensure the outputs to meet the required standard. I think it is not clear. So it is a process where we are checking that our output or our products meet the required standard. Meet the required standard. So we have specified some criterion, we have specified some standards, and the products that we are producing, if they are meeting that particular standard, then that is known as the quality control. ବୁଝିପାରିଲ? quality control କଣ ବୁଝିପାରିଲ?
ନା ସାର୍ ବୁଝିହେଲାନି।
ଦେଖ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରିଦେଲେ। କଣ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ କ୍ରିଏଟ କଲେ? ଯୋଉ ପିଲା କ୍ଲାସ 1 ରୁ କ୍ଲାସ 2 କୁ ଯିବ ସେ ନିହାତି ଭାବେ ଲେଟର ଲେଖି ପାରୁଥିବ, ନମ୍ବର ଲେଖି ପାରୁଥିବ, ଆଡିସନ ସବଟ୍ରାକ୍ସନ ଶିଖିଥିବ, ସେ କଣ ନା କିଛି ବେସିକ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡା ଯୋଉଟା କି ସିମ୍ପଲ ୱାର୍ଡ ଗୁଡା ପଢି ପାରୁଥିବ, ଲେଖି ପାରୁଥିବ, ଏଗୁଡାକ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିଦେଲେ। କ୍ଲିୟର?
ହଁ ସାର୍।
କରିଦେଲେ। ତାହେଲେ ଯୋଉ ପିଲା ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ସପୋଜ ଆମ କ୍ଲାସରେ 10ଟା ପିଲା ଅଛନ୍ତି ହେଲା, 10ଟା ପିଲା କ୍ଲାସ 2 କୁ ଯିବେ ହେଲା। ତ କ୍ଲାସ 2 କୁ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ହେଲେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଦେଇଛେ ନା, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କ୍ରାଇଟେରିଆ ଗୁଡା ଆମେ ସେଟ୍ କରିଥିଲେ, ଯେ ପିଲା ଲେଖିପାରୁଥିବ, ପଢିପାରୁଥିବ, ଅ ଆ ଜାଣିଥିବ, ହର୍ଷ ଦୀର୍ଘ ଜାଣିଥିବ, ABCD ଜାଣିଥିବ, ଲେଟର ଜାଣିଥିବ, ସେ ନମ୍ବର ଜାଣିଥିବ, ନାଇଁ? ଯଦି ସେଇ ପିଲା ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଗୁଡାକୁ ମିଟ୍ କରିବା, ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଗୁଡା ଫୁଲଫିଲ୍ କରୁଛି, then ଆମେ କହୁଛେ quality control. That is known as quality control. That means we are controlling the quality. ନାଇଁ? ଆରେ ଆମେ ଯାହା ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ସେଟ୍ କରିଛେ, ଯଦି ସେଇ ଫାଇନାଲ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ଯାହା ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆଉଟକମ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଯୋଉମାନେ କଣ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଛୁଆ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ବା ଆମର ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଯଦି ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡକୁ ମିଟ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବା ସେଇ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡକୁ ସେମାନେ ଫୁଲଫିଲ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଦେନ୍ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଦେ ଆର୍ ଦ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ୱାନ୍ସ। ନାଇଁ? ଏଇଆ ତ?
ହଁ ସାର୍।
ଏ ବୁଝିଗଲା? କ୍ଲିୟର? So here we are focusing upon the quality of teaching, infrastructure, results. Okay? So that is quality control. For example, school inspection, accreditation. स्कूल इंस्पेक्शन सब हुआ नहीं? स्कूल इंस्पेक्शन सब हुआ नहीं? स्कूल को सपोज यू आर द बीओ ऑफ योर ब्लॉक, ताल पिला सब जीवे, तमे सब स्कूल को जीव, स्कूल को जाके इंस्पेक्शन कौन करिवो? अरे स्कूल को जाके तुम देखियोनी, बीओ माने स्कूल को जीवे, ऑफिसर माने स्कूल को काहे जीवे?
ସାର୍ ସ୍କୁଲର ଯୋଉ ରେକର୍ଡ ସବୁ ସେ ଠିକ ରେ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ, ଛୁଆ ମାନେ ଠିକ ରେ ପାଠ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ, ଏସବୁ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ କି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଗୁଡ୍। ସବୁ ତ ଜାଣିଛ ଆଉ। ତାହେଲେ ସ୍କୁଲ ଇନ୍ସପେକ୍ସନ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯିବ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ କଣ ନା, ଯାହା ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡାର୍ଡ ଅଛି, ଯାହା କ୍ରାଇଟେରିଆ ଦିଆହେଇଛି, ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ପିଲା ପାଠ ପଢୁଛୁ ନା ନାଇଁ, ନାଇଁ? ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ସେତିକି ପାଠ ପଢା ହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? ମିଡ୍ ଡେ ମିଲରେ ଠିକ ଠାକ ଖାଇବା ଦିଆହଉଛି ନା ନାଇଁ? କେତେ ଚାଉଳ ଆଜି ପଡିଛି, କେତେ ଡାଲି ପକେଇଛ, କେତେ ପାଣି ଦେଇଛ, କେତେ ହଳଦୀ ପକେଇଛ, ସବୁ ସେ ଚେକ୍ କରିବେ, ନାଇଁ? ଟିମ୍ ସବୁ ଯାଇଥିବେ। So here we are focusing upon the inspection. That means we are checking the quality. Na? Yeah, so it involves the process of checking, the process of testing, the process of inspection, the process of monitoring. Na? So whether we are focusing upon whether we are determining the standards, or we are meeting the standards or not. Na? ବୁଝିପାରିଲ ତ? ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କରୁଛେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲଟା, ତାମାନେ ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ ଏଠି କଣ ନା, ବାସ୍ତବରେ ଆମେ ଯାହା ସେଟ୍ କରିଛେ, ଯାହା କ୍ରାଇଟେରିଆ ସେଟ୍ କରିଛେ, ସେଇ କ୍ରାଇଟେରିଆ ଫୁଲଫିଲ୍ ହେଲା ନାହିଁ। କ୍ଲିୟର? କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ। ଆଜି ତମ ନେଟରେ ଯଦି ନେଟ୍ ଏକ୍ଜାମ ଦବ, ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ କୋଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସୁଛି। କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ, କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆସୁରାନ୍ସ, which of the following is coming under quality control, which of the following is coming under quality assurance, ये सब अच्छी ना बुझिपारछ तो अरे बुझिपाल ना बुझिपालनी
हाँ सर
अच्छा क्लियर पूरा हो गला सर प्रभात सर
हाँ सर
अच्छा then next thing is quality assurance. So quality control and quality assurance are two different things. Right? So sometimes while we are talking about this quality assurance is a process to ensure quality in every stage. So not only we are focusing upon the quality of products, but also we are focusing upon the quality of the cause of the product. Suppose we are focusing upon the quality of the product. That means our students. So while we are focusing upon the quality assurance, we are not only focusing upon the product only. We are focusing upon the entire process. अच्छा तम मैंने सब खाइଛ कोठी गले से जो कोनडा कटक रोज बाली यात्रा बाली यात्रा रे तो खाइथियो चाट खाइथियो गुचु खाइथियो से जो बहु बहु जिनस सब खाइछ हला खाइछ ना खाइनो केबे छाड़ा बाली यात्रा के न जाइछ तम गाँ रे सब मेला हेतियो सब खाइथियो गाँ रे के खाइनो मेला जाइनो मेला के खाइनो
ଆଜ୍ଞା
देखि
ସାର୍ ଯାଇଛି
जाइछ खाइछ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସମସ୍ତେ ଖାଇଲେ ଆଉ କିଏ ଖାଇଲେନି ଏତେ ଦୀପାଲି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଖାଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ଖାଇଛୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଠି ଯୋଉ ତମେ ଦହି ପାଣିରେ ଦହିବରା ଖାଇଥିବ ଚାଟ ଖାଇଥିବ ତାହେଲେ ତମ ଲୋକ ଭାରି ଟେଷ୍ଟି ଚାଟ ନାଇଁ ଭାରି ଟେଷ୍ଟି ଗୁପଚୁପ ଖାଇଦେଲେ ଖାଇଛନ୍ତି ଚାଟ ଗୁପଚୁପ ଖାଇଛ ନା ଖାଇନ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଖାଇଲ ସେଠି ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲୁ ଯେ ଟେଷ୍ଟ ରେଡି ପୁରା ହେଲା ବଢିଆ ଟେଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଯୋଉ 10,000 ଲୋକ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ପୁରା ଧୂଳି ଉଡେଇଛନ୍ତି ହେଲା ସେ ତା ଫ୍ଲେଭରଟା ଚାଟରେ ମିଶିଛି ଫ୍ଲେଭରଟା ଚାଟରେ ମିଶିଛି ତ ସେଇଟା ବହୁଗୁଣା କରିଦେଇଛି ଚାଟର ଫ୍ଲେଭର ମାନେ ଟେଷ୍ଟଟାକୁ ତାପରେ ଧଳରେ ଆସିଗଲେ କୋଉଠୁ ନା ସେ ଯୋଉ ଫୁଡ ଇନ୍ସପେକ୍ଟର ସବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା ସେ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲେ ସେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଚେକ୍ କଲେ ହେଲା ମାନେ ସେ ଆସିଓର କରିବେ ନା ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆସୁରାନ୍ସ କଥା କହୁଛେ ତ ସେ ଖାଦ୍ୟଟା ସେ ଟେଷ୍ଟ କରିଦେବେ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁଛି ସେଇଟା ଦେଖିବେନି ଏ ପ୍ରୋସେସଟା ଦେଖିବେ ହେଲା ପ୍ରୋସେସଟା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିଲେ ସେ ଦେଖିଲା ବେଳକୁ କଣ ନା ଏଇ ଭାଇ ସବୁ ଏତିକି ଫ୍ଲେଭର ସବୁ ମିଶିଛି ହେଲା କାର ବାଟା ଚପଲର ଫ୍ଲେଭର ଆସିଛି ବାଟା ଚପଲ ଧୂଳି କାର ସେଇ ଉଲାନ ଜୋତାର ଧୂଳି ସବୁ ଆସିକି ମିଶି ଯାଇଛି ଏଠି କୋଉଠି ଚାଟରେ କହି କହି ସେ ଆସିଲେ ସବୁ ଫୋପାଡି ପକେଇଲେ ଏସବୁ ହୁଏନି ଦେଖିବେ ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା ଡେଲି ବି ନ୍ୟୁଜ ଆସିବ ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା ହେଲା ଟାଇମରେ କଣ ଯାତ୍ରା ହେଲେ ସବୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତିନି ଫୁଡ ଟିମ୍ ସବୁ ଆସନ୍ତିନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
ହଁ ତେଣୁ ସେ ସବୁ ଫ୍ଲେଭରଟି ମିଶିଛି ଏ ଯୋଉ ଆସୁରାନ୍ସ କଥା ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଆସୁରାନ୍ସରେ ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ କଣ ନା we are assuring that this product is the product of quality process କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ପ୍ରୋସେସର ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ବୁଝିଲ ତ ଆରେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ପ୍ରୋସେସର ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ପ୍ରଡକ୍ଟ ନା ତ ଯେତେବେଳେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆସୁରାନ୍ସ କଥା ଆମେ କହୁଛେ so it refers to it doesn't refers to the only the product it is the active process that ensures quality na at each and every stage of education like teacher training curriculum evaluation the accreditation, everything will come coming under this. So it ensures the continuous information. Huh? It ensures the continuous improvement, transparency, accountability, stakeholders involvement. So everything will come under this. Okay. तो या ଭିତରେ केवल आम फोकस करछे क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस कथा हेतेबेले सेठी आमे आश्योर करछे जे एई प्रोडक्टटा आईएसआई मार्क सब दउछे आईएसआई मार्क सब दउने कोथि से प्रोडक्ट रे आईएसआई मार्क 916 मार्क
आज्ञा सर
916 लेखा कोथि सुना रे लेखा 916 आगे 916 नहीं तामे एटा ठो ठीक ठाक रेडी प्रोडक्ट पूरा नहीं सो एटा जे प्रगति गोल्ड मिल्क प्रगति गोल्ड मिल लिखुनी कुना त्रिपाठी सब करनी से एडवर्टाइजमेंट ओडिया रे किछि
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍
टीवी भी देखा देखी भी नहीं हैं सबुतरे
आज्ञा
क्वालिटी
सर
देखो तो सेटा इज क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस ओके सो दिस इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस एंड we are in education we are focusing not on the products ताना हमें स्कूल ले गोटे पिला टॉपर हला ताको फोकस करा हलानी हमें देखु जे कोन किए टॉपर हला कोन हला मे बी सी द he or he is a gifted learner we don't know but we are focusing upon the quality of instruction the quality of the products okay बुझियाला तो बुझिल ना बुझि पेलो नहीं
हाँ सर
अच्छा नेक्स्ट थिंग है कोन ना how we are focusing upon the quality indicators so what are the indicators and how we can assure how we can measure the quality nahi generally quality indicators refers to what the signs the parameters nahi इंडिकेटर माने कहले हम को बुझे पैरामीटर ना so what are the parameters generally here we are focusing upon the input indicators the process indicators and the output indicators nahi so input process ଆଉ output ଏଇଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ଅଛି କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଇଣ୍ଡିକେଟର୍ସ କ'ଣ ଇନପୁଟ ଆମେ ଇନପୁଟ ଦଉଛୁ କୋଉଥିରେ ନା ଷ୍ଟେକ୍ ହୋଲ୍ଡର୍ସ କ୍ୱାଲିଫିକେସନ of the teachers qualification the academic faculty members the teachers the administrative staffs then the student teacher ratio we are also focusing upon the infrastructures ना ये जो इनपुट माने हम कौन रखी हम पाखे कौन रखी केते टंका अछि कौन करिकुलम अछि कौन घर बाड़ी जहाँ केते अछि लैब केते अछि स्टूडेंट टीचर रेशियो कौन अछि टीचर्स क्वालिफिकेशन कौन अछि सब हम फोकस करछ ना अरे हम करछ ना कौन नहीं हम पाखे ये हेले हां
हाँ
भाई
सर
क्वालिटी पाठ पढाइबू नहीं तो हम पाखे केते टंका अछि हम केते इन्वेस्ट करि पारे केते कोन फैसिलिटी सब जोगे देबा हम पाखे टीचर्स क्वालिफिकेशन कौन अछि फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्स कौन अछि करिकुलम केनते अछि एटा होछ हमर इनपुट टा नहीं एटा हम सब दउछ जे we have these resources then next thing is we are focusing upon the process the academic resources हम देखले कोन टीचर्स असले केते then हम पाखे स्टूडेंट केते करिकुलम कोन अछि नहीं ऐसे academic resources administrative support कथा भी हम कहले the administrative support रे कोन administrative framework कोन अछि हम rules regulation कोन अछि हम स्कॉलरशिप केते होचे रिजल्ट केते टाइम रे बाहर करछे केते टाइम रे हम फॉर्म फिल अप कले एग्जाम कले so everything will come under all the administrative activities they are also coming under the input our financial resources our curriculum our physical resources our facilities like laboratory, library, नहीं ये facilities होगा से all will come under the input indicator. That means हमें कौन कौन input देइछि, invest कौन कौन करछि, और कहा को एरिया रे हमें invest कले, बुझिला clear? हाँ या नहीं total clear? तुम 5G रे चलछि ना 2G रे? सारे किंतु 6G रे चलछि दौड़ुछन खाली ହେଲା तो मैंने केते 2G रे ना 1G रे कि टोटल G नहीं कि G नहीं?
5G
सुबह सुधा ना 5G और कौन G नहीं?
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର 5G sir।
ना G नहीं भी ଥିବେ ନା कि सब रहिए କେତେବେଳେ କଣ ସାର୍ ଦୌଡୁଥିବେ ପିଲା ବୁଝୁନଥିବେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଟାଇମ୍ କନଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ତମେ ଖାଲି ଟଚ୍ କରିକି ଯିବା କଥା ହେଲା so let's see then the process indicators so here it refers to the classroom practice teaching learning practice teachers training nahi students engagement students participation then the leadership management practice use of diversified methods technology ICT tools in the curriculum in the process of teaching and learning. Then how we are utilize the resources like library, laboratory resources by the students and the faculty members. Hmm. The teacher student ମାନଙ୍କର କଣ ସବୁ facility ଅଛି ସେ facility ଗୁଡାକ faculty ମାନେ ଆଉ student ମାନେ କେମିତି use କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନାଇଁ then at classroom practice तो classroom environment କେମିତି ଅଛି barrier ଅଛି कि barrier ଅଛି ନାହିଁ कि ସେଠି କଣ problem ଅଛି ସେ drinking water facility ନାହିଁ so everything will be coming under this सोनाली ମାନେ କେବେ କାନ୍ଦିଲେ ନା କଣ କିଏ କାନ୍ଦିଲା ସେ सोनाली କିଏ सुश्री सोनाली
सर भूल रे हाथ बाजी गला
अच्छा अच्छा ସେମିତି କିଛି ହେଇନି ତ
नहीं सर
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା କହିଲେ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦୁଃଖଦ ଘଟଣା ଗୋଟେ ଘଟିଗଲା ବୋଧେ ଆଚ୍ଛା then the output indicators that is what are the results that is the output na result ଅଛି output na achievement level the students achievement level and then we can say that the number of students who have passed the number of students who are the output or the dropouts or what is the retention rate then the employability of the graduates employability of the graduates or the students then we can say that school and community interface school community relationship how much the students and parents or how far they are satisfied nahi then for higher education we are focusing upon the research and innovation so research and innovation while we are focusing upon the research and innovation so we are focusing on what is the quality of the thesis what is the quality of the research that is being carried out by the learners at this stage that this particular environment okay or the particular institute then while we are focusing upon this quality so quality is not only we are focusing upon the outputs so here we are also focusing upon the quality of the accountability okay So accountability means what? Responsibility. So quality of indicators is also linked with the responsibility of teachers, administrators, policymakers. So how they are focusing upon that. So for students achievement, if you are calling the teachers, yeah. Suppose in a school, most of the students they fail in the examination. If they failed, then what we are doing? We are calling the teachers. We are calling the other staffs. That why this type of results we get. Nahin? So here we are also focusing upon the professional appraisal, professional what the professional appraisal or professional duties of the teachers. So whether we have taken the thing seriously, whether we have taught thoroughly, whether we have completed the course on time, this thing we are doing. Nah. Then next thing is the quality gap. So the quality gap means gap କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛେ କେତେବେଳେ ନା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ ଆଉ ରିଆଲିଟି এই দুইটাকে ମିସମ୍ୟାଚ ହେଇଯାଏ ତାହେଲେ ତାକୁ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଗ୍ୟାପ ନା ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ ଆଉ ରିଆଲିଟି ଯଦି ରିଆଲିଟିଟା କମ ଆସେ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନ ଠୁ ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ତାକୁ କହୁଛେ କଣ ଗ୍ୟାପ ନା କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ କଥା ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ନା ତମେ ଆଶା କରିଥିଲ ଯଦି ଯାହା ଯଦି ନ ପାଇଲ ତାହେଲେ ତାକୁ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ କହୁଛେ ନା କହୁନି
ହଁ ସାର୍
ସେ ଗୋଟେ ନଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ କଣ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ହତାଶ ଗୀତ ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ ର ଯାହା ଆଶା କରିଥିଲି ମିଲିକି ମିଲି ବାହା ହେଇଗଲା କାଲିକି
ମଲ୍ଲି ସାର୍ ମିଲି ନା ସାର୍
ମିଲିକି ମଲ୍ଲିକି
ମଲ୍ଲି
ଆଶା କରିଥିଲି ମଲ୍ଲିକି ତାହେଲେ ଏଇଗୁଡା ଯୋଉ ଆଶାଟା ଆଉ ରିଆଲିଟିଟା ୟା ଭିତରେ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରେକଟା ରହିଗଲା ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ଗ୍ୟାପଟା ବୁଝିଲା ଏବେ ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା ନା ସେ ଯୋଉ କଣ ଧନକେ ଚିହ୍ନିଲୁ ମନକେ ଚିହ୍ନିଲୁ ଛି ଛି ଛିରେ ରନି ଛି ତ ଏଇଗୁଡା ହଉଛି କଣ ନା ଦୁର୍ଗା ପ୍ରସାଦ ବା ତେଣୁ ଏଇଗୁଡା ହଉଛି କଣ ନା କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ ତେଣୁ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଯେ what is the level of expectation and the actual performance okay so what criteria we have set and what actually we got ବୁଝଛ ତ ଯଦି ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି କଥା ଆମେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛେ ତ ଏକ୍ସପେକ୍ଟେସନଟା ଆମ କଣ ଅଛି what we have predetermined the criteria how what is the predetermined criteria and what is the achievement what is the outcome or the product or the service we get that is the quality gap okay so the difference between the predetermined criteria and the actual product or the actual performance so why this quality gap occurs जो क्वालिटी गैप टा सब हुए ना क्वालिटी गैप टा काहेकि हुए से जदि हमें इनएडिक्वेट रिसोर्स आसला पुअर टीचिंग आसला मॉनिटरिंग नहीं करिकुलम ठीक ठाक नहीं curriculum is not aligned with the learners if we didn't have completed the course if we didn't have provided the basic facilities nah, then this quality gap will occur nah? So but we need to fulfill the gap or bridge the gap on the basis of the capacity building monitoring reform so this thing will happen nah? So that is the cause of quality gap and if you analyze the system of education in Odisha so we can get many quality gaps like the dropout rate we have expected that 100% enrollment, but enrollment is 20%, 30%, 50%. So भाई ଆମେ କହିଲେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମିଡ୍ ଡେ ମିଲ୍ ଦେବା, କାହିଁ ଦିଆହବ ନା ସବୁ ପିଲା ପୋଷଣ ସବୁ ପାଇବେ, କ୍ଲାସରୁମ୍ ହୋମୱାର୍କ ସବୁ ମିଳିଯିବ, ଇଏ ହେବ ସିଏ ହେବ, ସେ ଆମେ ଫୋକସ୍ କଲେ ନାଇଁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ପିଲା ମିଡ୍ ଡେ ମିଲ୍ ନ ଖାଇକି ସେ ଦହିବରା ଖାଉଛନ୍ତି ବାହାରେ ଯାଇକି, କାହିଁକି ଖାଉଛନ୍ତି ନା ଏଠି କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ନାହିଁ ନାଇଁ। ପିଲା କୁହାଯାଏ ଏତେ ଆଶା କରିକି ଯାଇଥିଲି ସେ ଅଣ୍ଡା ଟିକେ ଖାଇବାକୁ, ଦେଖିଲା ସାର୍ କହିଲା ଯେ ଅଣ୍ଡା ମିଳିଲାନି ନାଇଁ, ଆଉ ସେ ଭାତକୁ ଡାଲି ପାଣି ଡାଲି ଖାଇବ, ସେ ଡାଲି ଏଠି ଥୋଇଲେ ବୋହିକି ଯାଉଛି 1 କିଲୋମିଟର ଯାଇକି ଛିଡୁଛି ସେ ନାଇଁ, ଏଇଭଳିଆ ସବୁ ପତଳା। ତେଣୁ ୟାକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଫୋକସ୍ କରୁଛେ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ ହେଇଯିବ ସବୁ ନାଇଁ, ତ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଗ୍ୟାପ୍ ସବୁବେଳେ ଅଛି। So this is the system of education and the expectation and the reality. But reality, the gap in reality is due to these reasons. Okay. Then while we are focusing upon the quality management, total quality management. So total quality management refers to a continuous improvement and customer satisfaction. So here the customers are the stakeholders, the parents, students, other members of the society. Nahin? So how we are focusing upon continuous improvement for their satisfaction. ମନା ନ କଲେ ଯାଏ ଦେଇ ଚାଲିଥାଏ, ଭୋଜି ଖିଆ ହବନି, ଭୋଜି ଦେଖିବ ସବୁ ଦିଆଥିବ, କୋଉଠି ବଫେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଯାଇଥିବ, ସିଏ ଦେବେ କଣ ନା ଗୋଟେ ପିସ୍ ଦେବେ ଖାଇବାକୁ, ଏମିତି ସବୁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଭାଇ 8-7 ଥର ଆସିଲିଣି, ସିଏ ଦଉଛ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ପିସ୍ ଦଉଛ ମଟନ, ଆଉ ଦଉନ। ମୁଁ ଯାଇକି ଏଇଠୁ ମାନେ ଧରିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଖାଇଦଉଛି, ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଥରେ ଆସୁଛି ଠେଲା ପେଲାରେ, ପୁଣି ପଛକୁ ମୋ ଭୋକ ମରିଯାଉଛି। ତେଣୁ ପୁରା ମନା ନ କଲେ ହିଁ ଦେଇ ଚାଲିଥା, କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ଦେଇ ଚାଲିଥା ଯେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମୁଁ ଶାନ୍ତି ନ ହେଇଛି, ବୁଝିଲା। ଏମିତିଆ ଶୁଣିନ, ଗୁପଚୁପ ବାଲା ଖାଉଥିବ, ଝିଅ ପିଲା ଭାରି ଗୁପଚୁପ ଖାଇବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି, ସେ ଏପଟେ ଗୁପଚୁପ ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ କହିବ ଭାଇ ଏକାଥରେ 2-4ଟା ଦେଇଦେଇକି ପଳେଇଥା, ମୁଁ ଖାଇଦେଉଛି, ତମେ ଆଡେ ବୁଲିକି ଆସୁଥା ନାଇଁ। ତମେ ଆମେ ସବୁ ଏମିତି କରୁଛ ନା କରୁନେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ। ତେଣୁ ସେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସ୍ ଇମ୍ପ୍ରୁଭମେଣ୍ଟ ଆମେ କଣ କରୁଛେ ନା ଟୋଟାଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ କଥା ଆମେ କହୁଛେ। So here we are focusing upon a quality culture, quality of instruction, and if we are focusing upon this quality of instruction, that means continuously we have to improve the condition or continuously we have to improve the particular process for customer satisfaction. So customer satisfaction is customer kiଏ? So here customers are ଉପରୁ ଅର୍ଡର ଆସିଥିବ ଯେ ଏ ଲୋକ ଆମେ ଖାଇବାକୁ ପୁଣି ଯାଇକି ଲାଇନ ଟା ଲମ୍ବିଥିବ ନା ହେଲା। ତେଣୁ ଏଠି କଷ୍ଟମର କିଏ ନା ଦ ଲର୍ନର୍ସ। So here we have to provide that opportunity to the customers to fulfill that what they are wanting or what is their purpose, and how we can fulfill the purpose. Okay, so this process should be continued. That means we have to know the what, why, and how aspect of the customers, what they are wanting, and how frequently they are wanting, and how we can fulfill their needs. So if you fulfill their needs, then we can satisfy them. So for that purpose, the teachers, they have to understand, the teacher have to learn all the things. Okay, that means we are saying that the teachers are the continuous learners. So if the teachers are the continuous learners, then why they are learning? They are learning to satisfy the students. They're learning to satisfy their customers. So for that purpose, we are Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Sorry, actually କିଏ ଛୋଟିଆ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ହେଇଗଲା, ଛୋଟିଆ ନା ବଡ଼ କାଉଣ୍ଟର, ଗ୍ରେଟ୍ ଲସ୍। ତମେ sorry for this disturbance, okay? The next thing is quality of education. Na? Quality education, we had already discussed that the education, if you are focusing upon this quality education, then we have to focus upon the standards, the predetermined criteria, and if you are analyzing the dimension of quality education, we have discussed that the learners, the teachers, curriculum, outcome, system, so everything should be of quality. That means if you are focusing upon the learners, then we have to meet the individual needs, diversity, inclusivity, everything should be included. Then the teachers competency, teachers commitment, teachers ethics, teachers moral, so that should be also be focused in and the quality education. Then curriculum should be as per the context, curriculum should be up to context, na? And it should fulfill the needs of the learners. Then we have to focus upon the quality outcome of the product. That means the employability, the competency, the values among the learners. Then the system should be very good, very innovative, as well as the funding policies that should be good. Then the dimension as per the various educationists. Okay, so they have also suggested various dimension as per their point of view. So I think it will be very lingering. Then the ideas of various gurus. So they are also discussed various dimension like, on the basis of their point of view, their philosophy. So starting from the Edward Deming till Edward Deming, he focused upon the continuous development, leadership, training, and teamwork, data-driven decision making. He had developed. Then Joseph Juran, another ideal guru. Then Phillips, Crosby, Downey. So they have developed various indicators, and Phillips, Crosby, they advocate zero defects philosophy. That means quality means conformance to requirements. If we are confirming the requirements, if we are focusing upon the requirements, or if we are fulfilling the requirements, then that is a good system of education. Okay, so in education, the students should be able to meet learning outcomes without error or dropout. That means no students will lag behind. That is the zero defect advocated by Crossby. Okay, so I think this should we can learn this part. And second unit, that is unit 17, that is what tools of management. Okay, so under tools of management, we'll discuss about what are the various tools, are how we can use the tools for effective management. So while we are analyzing the management, the process of management, so it is a very important thing that how to manage, and what are the various tools, or what are the various process that we include or we use to manage the system. So in education, generally while we are using the tools, so it is used to improve the decision. It is used to improve the quality of teaching, administration, students' outcome. Okay. So the while we are focusing upon the tools, so the tools are the medias where we can develop the entire system. So it will help the organization to plan, to analyze, to problem solving, performance enhancement. Okay, so that are the management tools. So management tool means with the help of that particular thing, we can enhance the quality of teaching, the quality of education. Okay, so tool କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କହୁଛେ tool ଟା ହଉଛି କଣ ନା ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷର ସହାୟତାରେ ଆମେ performance ଟା enhance କରୁଛେ ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି କଣ ନା tools, ବୁଝିଲ ତ? tool ରେ ଆମେ କଣ କରୁଛେ ଗୋଟେ enhance କରୁଛେ ନା performance ଟା। ହ୍ୟାଲୋ, performance enhancement ପାଇଁ ଯାହା ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛେ ସେଟା ହଉଛି tool। ଯେମିତି category କଥା ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛେ, so here we are focusing upon the quality group process tools. Okay, the quality group process tool, there are four types of quality group process tools, like the the objective is to improve collaboration and decision making. Okay, then while you are focus, this is advocated by Lupton Downing. So if you analyze the characteristics, the categories of these tools, then we can get the quality group process tool, then 7 basic quality tools, pre-planning tools, integrative quality tools. So 7 basic tools, these focus upon the analyze and interpret of data. Pre-planning tools, it is focusing upon the planning or the blueprint. And then the integrative quality tools, it ensures continuous improvement and alignment. So these are the 4 category of tools what is there in the under the category of tool management. So some tools, it improve the collaboration and decision making, the quality group process tool. Then basic quality tools, it analyze and interpret the data, like the histogram, charts, scatter diagram, run charts, cause effect diagram, flow chart ନା ସେ ସବୁ ଯାକ କୋଉଥିରେ ବେସିକ୍ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଟୁଲ୍ସ। then କିଛି କ'ଣ ପ୍ରି ପ୍ଲାନିଂ ଟୁଲ୍ସ। So here it organizes the ideas before implementation, like the histogram. Okay, the histogram ଯେମିତି sorry କ'ଣ organize the idea, sorry କ'ଣଟା blueprint ନାଇଁ। আর blueprint ରେ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ ନା before entering into the classroom, while we are using or while we are making a plan, right? So under blueprint, we are while we are going for a class, so before taking the class, we are preparing ourselves. That means what probable question may be asked, how we'll approach, how we'll move forward, and how we can complete the course on time. So these things we are analyzing, na? So then next thing is integrative quality tools. So it includes the action planning. That means action planning means action to plan or implement the classes. Suppose we are conducting action research for why? for suppose remedial classes for slow learners. So action planning, it identify the tasks, timeline, responsibility, what to do, what we should not. So these are the integrative quality rules. ଯେମିତି ଆମେ କହୁଛେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିଦେଲେ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କରିସାରିଲା ପରେ ତାପରେ ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟ୍ କରୁଛେ ନା ତ ଏଥିରେ ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଟିଗ୍ରେଟିଭ୍ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ରୁଲ୍ସ ଆସିବ ଆକ୍ସନ୍ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ activity diagram or activity network, then plan, do, check, act cycle. Na plan, do, check, act. Then first in planning. Then align the school goals with the broader policies. ଆମ ସ୍କୁଲ ଗୋଲ୍ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ବ୍ରଡର ପଲିସି ଗୁଡ଼ା କ'ଣ ଅଛି so suppose ଆମର ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ଏଜୁକେସନ୍ ପ୍ଲାନ୍ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା NEP ସହିତ କେମିତି ଆଲାଇନ୍ ଅଛି that is house in planning. So action planning, activity diagram, plan, do, check, act, house in planning. So these will come under the integrative quality tools. Okay. So quality of tools depends upon the process of these things, these four basic qualities, the four basic tools like the group process. So the group process, it includes brainstorming, nominal group technique, focus group discussion. Brainstorming କ'ଣ then nominal group technique କ'ଣ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଆସିଲା group discussion, focus group discussion. So brainstorming ରେ କ'ଣ ହୁଏ process ରେ ନା suppose I'll ask a question that you write the answer. Okay, write the answer 5 plus 3 equal to dash. The answer should be, no, the answer need not be 8. Answer टा 8 हवनी. 5 plus 3 equal to dash what? ପାଞ୍ଚ ବିଷୟ 300 କେତେ 8 ହବନି ବାহ ଭେରି ଗୁଡ୍ ଶୁଭସ୍ମିତା ପୁରା ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ଅଛି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନଥିଲେ ତ ଶୁଭସ୍ମିତା ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଓକେ ଦେନ୍ टेक रेस्ट अच्छा अच्छा सो ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग हेले आउ का ब्रेन किसी काम कोनी अरे 5 विषय 300 ने केते 8 हेबनी 7 + 1 आउ किसी आंसर ओ 9 माइनस ओ प्लस माइनस आउ मल्टीप्लिकेशन अच्छा हाँ ठीक है गुड थैंक यू so here if we ask this question to the learners beginners then we can focus upon brainstorming so suppose the east part of India there is sorry in the north part of India there is Himalaya na fraction or in north part of India there is Himalaya but ask the question ଭାରତର ଉତ୍ତରରେ କ'ଣ ଅଛି ହିମାଳୟ ଅଛି ନା ଏଭଳିଆ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରେ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଏଇ ଉଦାହରଣଟା ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି ବୋଧେ
ହଁ ସାର୍ ପଚାରିଥିଲେ
ହଁ ତ ନଥାନ୍ତା କ'ଣ ହବ ପିଲା ସେଠି ବ୍ରେନଷ୍ଟର୍ମିଂ କରୁଛି ନାଇଁ so here we have to focus upon brainstorming for group process then nominal group technique so nominal group techniques where the structure process where members write ideas share the ideas so suppose we are saying that what are the key challenges during online classes So during online classes, what key challenges we are facing? So the learners will be asked the question. So here we have to vote. If you are providing checklist, then you have to vote. So nominal group, a homogeneous group. So individuals within that group, they will participate. Nah. All responses should be collected, and here we have to maintain ethics of not to talk with each others. So participation should be promoted. So each and everyone should be active. So active participation is this nominal group technique. Then focus group discussion, we know that you select a group, and from that group you have to collect the data. So generally focus group discussion in your research, generally while you will go for the students interaction, then the technique will be more most appropriate technique will be focus group discussion. That means a small group to collect or to fill the opinions. ନା ତମେ ଯଦି research ଯେତେବେଳେ କରିବ ତମ tool ହେବ focus group discussion. If you're going for the students qualitative data or maybe quantitative data, you have to go for focus group discussion. And for the teachers, you have to go for interview. And sometimes the students may write that there are 17 items in interview schedule. There are 30 items interview schedule. No, this interview schedule we are saying. So for research, we should not go for these much of items, because while you are asking questions to the respondent, na, so maximum you can ask 5 to 10 questions, not more than that. Because if you ask more questions, then you may not get the valid answer, valid response. Okay. तमें भलो valid response पाए ପାଇଁ बेसिक क्वेश्चन पचारियो 5-7 क्वेश्चन पचारियो. See if you are using the focus group discussion in your research. And then if you are focusing upon for interview schedule, and the interview schedule may be, we should not use the structured interview schedule or the valid interview schedule, the standard interview schedule. We have to use the semi-structured interview schedule. That means here you can change the question, or you can add the question, or you can skip the question. Okay. କିଛି क्वेश्चन ନେଇଥିବ ଯୋଉଟା ମାନେ ଏମିତି ବାଧ୍ୟ ନୁହେଁ ଯେ 10,000 ଲେଖ 15 ଲେଖ ସବୁକୁ ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର ଦିଏ, ଏମିତି क्वेश्चन କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ସେମି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ରହିଥିବ. ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ତ? टीचर को तो क्वेश्चन पचारि ଯାଇଥିବ କିଛି टीचर ନାହିଁ ସମୟ ନାହିଁ ତ କେତିକିଟା ଆନ୍ସର ତମେ ପାଇଲ ନାହିଁ, କି ମନେକର ପଚାର ଆଉ କିଛି ନୂଆ ଡାଟା ମିଳିଗଲା, ଲେଖିଦେବ ତାକୁ ସେମି ଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ ସେଟଲ୍. ବୁଝିଗଲା ତ? ଏ ଟୁଲ ଡାଟା କଲେକ୍ସନ ପାଇଁ ତମେ ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ କରିବ. स्टूडेंट डेटा आने फोकस ग्रुप डिस्कशन जदि से अचिवमेंट डेटा आनुछ ताहले क्वेश्चन दब. क्वेश्चन देले बेसी लेंथी क्वेश्चन दबनी जे 100 मार्कर क्वेश्चन ना हेई परिबनी, अल्प टेस्ट करियो 20-25-30 मार्क सेथि त इंटरप्रेट करियो. बुझियो त? जनरल हम रिसर्च करछे प्रपोजल सब की प्रपोजल कर सारल ना करन सिनॉप्सिस
ना सर को
तेणु कला तमें दरकार हम दरकार तमें देखिब जे आम डेटाटा केते आणुचे को डायमेंशन डेटा आनिबा. बुझिल त? ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଏଇ ସବୁ କରୁଛୁ ଗୁଡ଼ା appropriate tool କ'ଣ ହେଲା. ଦେନ୍ ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛେ ହିଷ୍ଟୋଗ୍ରାମ ଯୋଉ ବାର ଗ୍ରାଫ ଡାଇଗ୍ରାମ ଥିବ ସେଥିରେ ଆମେ କରୁଛେ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟ ସରି କ'ଣ ନା ଫ୍ରିକ୍ୱେନ୍ସି ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁସନ କରୁଛେ, ନାଇଁ ଚାର୍ଟ କରୁଛେ, ସ୍କାଟର ଡାଇଗ୍ରାମ କରୁଛେ. ସେଠି ଯିଏ ତ chart or diagrams we are using in statistics also. Okay. Then if you move for the next strategies for quality improvement, that is unit 18. So what strategies we have to focus upon the quality improvement. So improving quality in education is not a static process, it is a continuous process, not at one time effort. Within one time effort, with a single effort, we can't improve the quality. So it is a continuous process. It requires clear goals, planning, collaboration, implementation. Nah. So modern strategies, as we have discussed, the total quality management. So these are used to ensure continuous improvement. So for continuous improvement, we have to focus upon this total quality management. So for example, if a district is adopting the NAB 2020 norms to make learning more competency based and skill oriented, so that will be coming under this what total quality management, quality improvement, because that particular district is adopting all the key principles or the key reforms. Nahi? So how we can focus upon the total quality management. First one is the clarifying the purpose and mission strategies under the strategy. So here we have to set a clear vision and mission to guide all education practices. School and institutions should define that why, where, or what we want to achieve and why we are. That means if you analyze the what the motto of OAVS, the OAVS କଥା ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛେ, OAVS କ'ଣ କରୁଛି ନା how we can prepare the rural talent students to compete in national level, because in national level most of the boards they are following CBSE curriculum, na? But due to lack of the CBSE schools in rural areas, so our students they are not they are failing to compete. So that's why we have developed this Odisha Adarsh Vidyalaya system, nahi? Ria na nahi? Entrance କରିକି ନଉଛି ସେ ଆଦର୍ଶ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ନା ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ OAVS ହଁ ଏଠି କ'ଣ ହଉଛି ସବୁ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ପଢା ହଉଛି ଇଂଲିଶ ମିଡିୟମ ସବୁ ତେଣୁ ତାଙ୍କର purpose is here. So here we have to clarify the purpose and mission for quality education, na? So here while we are clarifying this, that means we have to focus upon who are the customers or who are the beneficiaries and how we can fulfill their needs. That means the institution should clarify the existence, the institutional existence as well as their purpose, their motto. Okay. So then we have to focus upon the structure through systems thinking. So structures to system thinking refers to the process that we are focusing upon the inputs, the process, and the outputs. So system means here system includes input, process, output. So while we are thinking about the system, we are thinking that how all these are interconnected. That means the input, the process, the output are interconnected. So education must view or education must think about this interconnectedness of the input, process and outputs. Okay. So here we have to focus upon this interconnectedness, how we can work in isolation, how we can improve the condition. So for example, if we are focusing upon the learning of students, how we can improve the learning of students? It requires not only the teachers, but also the support system. ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ କଥା କହୁଛି, ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ ଇନପୁଟ ହେଲା, ପ୍ରୋସେସ ହେଲା, ଆଉଟପୁଟ ହେଲା, ସବୁ ରହିଲା। ଯଦି ଆମେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ କଥା କହୁଛେ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ମାନଙ୍କର, ସେତେବେଳେ କେବଳ ଜଣେ ଭଲ ଟିଚର ଯେ well qualified teachers, so he is essential for students learning, so we can say that suppose a student is coming to the school regularly, learning well, very attentive, but in his or her family there is some disturbance, the parents are not supporting. Okay, the defective policy is there, so that's why we are failing to compete with the others, or we can't get quality learning. So here we have to focus upon this interconnectedness. What are the other facilities that we have and how we can get all the things? Okay, so improving the learning of the students through this system thinking, that means we have to focus upon the process and all the support systems. Okay, then next thing is building interpersonal relationship. So building interpersonal relationship, it includes what? How we are establishing good relationship between the students, teacher, administrators, parents. Na? How we are building the trust, cooperation, collaboration, strong communication, teamwork, how we are improving the problem solving ability. So these are the interpersonal skills. That means, here while we are talking about the interpersonal skills, means within the particular premises, within the particular system, how we are building a very cooperative and question by Chandrika madam. So how we are building a good relationship among the stakeholders, the students, administrators, parents. Okay, so that's why what we are doing, we are focusing upon the meetings, PTA meeting, MTA meeting, nahi, assembly, ये सब होଉଛି ନା, parent teacher meeting सब होଉନି, ଆମେ ଜାଣିନା ଆମ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ହଉନି, କା ସ୍କୁଲରେ PTA meeting ହେଇଛି ନା ହେଇନି? ହେଇଛି। କାରଣ ଇଏ ହବାର କଜ ହେଲା କଣ ନା, so here we are focusing upon the students learning issues, how we can find a collaborative solution, constructive solution. So that's why we are focusing upon the PTA, parents teacher meeting. So here while we are focusing upon this interpersonal relationship, our purpose is to focus upon the employees. So how the employees will work for the betterment of the institution and how they will contribute for the institution, and how we can make or how we can develop collaboration mindset or collaboration among the among the employees. Okay, so these thing we are discussing. The next thing is that implementing the total quality management in schools in the education system. So while we are implementing this total quality management, that means we know that the total quality management is a continuous improvement approach. So it focus upon the customer satisfaction, like the students, parents, and society satisfaction. So here, for that purpose, we have to take into account all stakeholders, participation of the stakeholders, feedback and the monitoring, continuous feedback and monitoring. That means we have to focus upon the assess, the survey, the audits, innovative programs, continuous training and development, participation of stakeholders in all aspects. Okay, so that thing we have to focus upon if you are focusing upon the total quality management. That means how we can continuously develop, continuously focus upon the stakeholders improvement. Okay, and the next unit is the role of different agencies in educational management. If you analyze the educational management system, then various agencies are there. Like if you analyze the advisory bodies in school education, then NCERT is there. NCERT, it develops curriculum, textbooks, conduct research. SCRT, State Council of Educational Research and Training. Then for national level curriculum, we are focusing upon for curriculum development, textbook, and conducting research. We are focusing upon the SCRT. But in state level, we are developing the curriculum as well as training to the teachers. So NCERT is at national level, and state level, that is SCRT. So the functioning you can go through the materials, because it is possible to go bit by bit, like the history, the objectives. Very, very shortly, I'm saying the functions. Like for curriculum development, we are focusing upon the NCERT, and for SCERT at state level, we are focusing upon the curriculum development, training of teachers, and there's another body, Central Advisory Body of Education. City advise on the national policies, national education policies, like the NCERT develops NCF 2005, 2022. NCERT করছি না, এই ন্যাশনাল কারিকুলাম ফ্রেমওয়ার্ক, এই যে NCF গোটা হয়েছে না, NCF ফর SE, ন্যাশনাল কারিকুলাম ফ্রেমওয়ার্ক ফর ফাউন্ডেশনাল স্টেজ, 2022 ସେ ଦେଖିବ, ସେଇଟା କରିଛି NCERT. NCERT ଏମିତି କରୁଛି. The advice of the CAB, Central Advisory Board of Education. Then examining board at school level. If you analyze the examining board, then CBSE is there, nah, ICSE is there, then state boards are there. State boards ସବୁ ଅଛି ନା, ଆମର ଯେମିତି BSE, CHSE ନାଇଁ. Then it conducts the state level school examinations. But CBSE conducts JEE, NEET, higher education entry. Then other agencies like KVS, NVS, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti, NCERT. So they are the other agencies of those are there for school education. So bodies at higher education, that includes UGC, apex body of higher education. It provides funds, maintains standards. Okay, then coordinate the universities. Recently we are replacing it by HECI, Higher Education Commission of India. Propose ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି ନାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ higher education commission ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଛି ନା India. It is being proposed that it should be UGC should be replaced by HECI. Then State Council of Higher Education. So ଯେମିତି ଆମେ କହୁଛେ Odisha States Higher Education Council. So that is the State Council of Higher Education. It coordinates the higher education in the states. That means in the state, the higher education institutions that will be controlled by the Department of Higher Education. Right? Then National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. So most questions are at least one question will come from NAC. Okay, NAC ରୁ ଗୋଟେ question ଆସିପାରିବ. It accreditates the universities and the colleges to ensure quality in teaching, learning, research, output. ना ତେଣୁ ସେଥିରେ ସବୁ ଦିଆ ହେଉଛି ନା A++, A+B, C ସବୁ ଗ୍ରେଡ୍ ଆମେ ଦେଉଛେ NAC assessment. That means ଆମେ ଯେମିତି କହିଥିଲେ ନା କ'ଣ ଏଟା କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆସ୍ୟୁରାନ୍ସ କଥା କହୁନଥିଲେ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ quality assurance କଥା କହିଲ ନା ତ quality assurance means here we are focusing upon we are not only focusing upon the product we are focusing upon the process. So NAC is like that quality assurance testing agency. It provides opportunity to it assess the universities, colleges for ensuring the quality in teaching, learning, research, as well as the outputs. So what facilities are there? What is the motto of the institution? How the motto is being fulfilled or not? So these things we are focusing. Then AICT is there, All India Council of Technical Education. So it regulates the engineering, management, pharmacy. So all the things will come under this. Generally, it approves the technical institutions. Those who are pursuing diploma, BTech, MTech, so their board is AICT. Like in teacher education, we are focusing upon NCT. So AICT for this engineering management education. Okay. And nowadays for distance education, council is also there. So now functioning under DEB, Distance Education Bureau of UGC. DEB portal. ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦେଇଥିବ ଆଡମିସନ କରିଥିବ ତମେ ସବୁ DEB portal ରେ ସବୁ ଫିଲ୍ କରିଥିବ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଡି ବାହାରିଥିବ DEB ଆଇଡି କ'ଣ ଏଟା କହନ୍ତି ଆପାର ଆଇଡି ଗୋଟେ ଆପାର ଆଇଡି ବାହାରିନି ତମର ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
Yes.
So it promotes and coordinates open and distance learning. That is Distance Education Council. So the detailed functioning we can go through the materials, very details that is given in our materials. Just overall I am discussing that, only touching the terms. Okay. Then next council is Indian Council for Agricultural Research, ICAR. It coordinates the agricultural education, research. It also develops the modern farming techniques. Modern farming techniques सब होती ना ICAR नया farming technique कौन है केंद्र करियो Bar Council of India is also there. BCI regulates legal education profession, approves law college. This वकील है ना Bar Council of India. It approves, it regulates the legal education profession, approves new law colleges, universities. Then NCT, it is coming under, it is for B.Ed. M.Ed. Integrated B.Ed. NCT na. NCT our course na, so for education. For teacher education, we are going for NCT. It ensures teacher quality. It ensures the quality of teacher education institutions. ନା teacher education institution କ'ଣ ଅଛି କେମିତି ଅଛି ତାର condition କ'ଣ ଅଛି how we can focus upon the quality teacher education program, what programs we can open, what should be the duration, what should be the activities, what should be the internship activities, what should be the course components. So that should be that is being decided by NCT. Okay. And next thing is the RCI, Rehabilitation Council of India. It regulates trainings, training program for professionals working with the people with disabilities. The person with disability that can be there for their training. We are focusing upon the RCI. So sometimes we are focusing upon the special BL, special CT, special ML. So that programs is we are taking permission of RCI, Rehabilitation Council of India, and ICMR is also there. ICMR. So Indian Council for Medical Research. It promotes biomedical research, guides medical college, research institutions. Then for medical science. Then for architecture, there is Council of Architecture, COA. It regulates the architectural education, approved architecture institutions. Then another is Institute of Company Secretaries of India, professional body for company secretaries. Then next one is the Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India. Now ICI, Institute of Cost Accounts of India. It regulates the cost and management accountancy education. And then National Commissions for Minority Educational Institutions, NCMEI. So minority education grants minority status certificates. Minority group ସବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି NCMEI. And last one is the Association of Indian Universities. It promotes cooperation among universities, facilitates equivalence degrees, and also it is monthly there is a university news and journal is coming. Okay, weekly journal that is. It's a very good journal and with low cost they are providing. I think that is 500 per year. I think. So if you subscribe that with 500 rupees, so throughout the year you will get the journal. AIU, Association of Indian Universities, University News Journal ନାଁଟା ଟିକେ ମନେ ରଖିଥା ହେଲା ତ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ନ୍ୟୁଜ୍ର ସେ 500 ଟଙ୍କା ନା କେତେ ଟଙ୍କା ଗୋଟେ ଦେଲେ ତମକୁ ବର୍ଷ ସାରା ମିଳିବ ବୋଧେ ସେ ଯୋଉ କୋଉଟା ତା ଜର୍ନାଲଟା 5-7ଟା ଆର୍ଟିକଲ ଥିବ ପ୍ରତି ୱିକରେ ଗୋଟେ ତମ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିବ ଆର୍ଟିକଲଟା ତାକୁ ପବ୍ଲିଶ କରିପାରିବ ତା ଭିତରେ. Next unit that is research we had already discussed, and I think we touched little because it is not possible to go through all contents. Okay, so thank you. Wish you all the best for your examination, for your research. Okay, and go through the content. If any assistance I can give, then please free to ask. Okay. So my contact number is also given within the chat. So if you have any doubt regarding this paper or other papers, then you can text me. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Wish you good
Thank you,
future.
sir.
थैंक यू
Thank
सर।
you so much, sir.
Thank
सर
you.
କାଲିଠୁ ଆଉ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ନେବେନି?
କାଲିଠୁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ନାହିଁ। କାଲିଠୁ ଲିଙ୍କ ହିଁ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ।
ଓହୋ।
ହେଲା ତ? ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ସାର୍ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର।
ସାର୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟରୁ ଯେମିତି ଚାଲିଥିଲା ସେ ଅନୁସାରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ହେଇଥିଲେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଭଲ ହେଇଯାନ୍ତା। ଏବେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଆଡୁ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ସ୍ପିଡ୍ ପଳେଇଲେ ଗୁଡାଏ ଜିନିଷ।
ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କଣ କି କିଛି ମାନେ ଯଦି ସବୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ଆଡେ ପଢେଇ ଦେଇ ତ ମାନେ ଭାଷ୍ଟ 20ଟା ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଅଛି ନା। ତ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ୟୁନିଟ୍ କୁ ମିନିମମ୍ ତ 2 ଘଣ୍ଟା ଦରକାର। ତାହେଲେ 20 ୟୁନିଟ୍ କୁ 40 ଘଣ୍ଟା ଦରକାର। But only 12 hours is given. ତେଣୁ କିଛି କିଛି ତ ସେମିତି ଦୌଡ଼ିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ହେଲା ତ। ସେଇଟା ଥିଲା ଅସୁବିଧା ନହେଲେ ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ। I know that I am skipping many things, but intentionally I have to skip unless I can touch all the facts. ସେ ଯାହା ଯାଉଛି ସବୁ ଆଇଟମ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଖାଇଦବା କଥା ହେଲା। ସେ ଖଟା ମିଠା ଯାହା ଯାଉ ଟିକେ ପାଟିରେ ବାଜିଥାଉ ହେଲା। ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ମୋଟୋ ମାନେ ମୋ ମୋଟୋ ହେଲା। କେବଳ ଭାତ ଖାଇକି ରହିଗଲେ ହବନି ବୁଝିଲ ତ। ସ୍ପେଶିଆଲ ଚାଉଳ ସେଇଟା ହେଲା ଆଉ ଓକେ। Okay then, good night.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.